So the show everyone was talking about on Showmax when it first came out is finally over, chat. Youngins on Showmax is finally over from season 1 to season 3. And was it really good, chat? Was Youngins on Showmax really good? Season 1 was good. Season 1. So what happens? There are four. How many main characters there is? Dumelo is the gay guy. He's gay. Kaya, soccer player, playboy, Amu, village girl, she's Zulu, Buhle, Buhle is the sassy girl and all that, like, she wants to be spoiled and shit. Then then it's, no, I forgot him. It's the village boy. Yeah, oh no, I forgot him. Yeah, chat, it's the village boy, chat. Oh, it's the village boy, Mahlati. Yeah, those are the five main characters. So what happens when the let me explain the context of season 1. Season 1, there is a new girl in the school coming from, I think, from KZN, and that girl is who? That girl is and that girl is gets paired with Bose to stay in the same dorm room. Bose doesn't fuck with the girl cause she's the head girl, and she's like, no, the head girl has to have her own place, so she doesn't fuck with the girl, literally. And who? Kaya and no, Kaya and I think the grade 12s, they saying, or they going on, later that day, Kaya and the cool people of the school say nah, they gonna bank school and go to a club and have fun. So, who? As Amo stays with Kaya, as Amo is staying with Bushli, Young Toro. So Bushli says, you can come with us if you want. So Amo, because she wants to fit in and all that, she goes with them to the party, to the club. When they get to the club, obviously it's packed, people are having fun. Amo is not like fully confident and all that. So what Amo does, because I don't know, I think maybe she's feeling overwhelmed or I don't know what's happening with her. She goes and sits by the bar. While she's still sitting, a man comes. And that man, they haven't told us who is that man. They haven't told us. A man comes and offers Amo a drink and says, Amo, you can come with me. I'll support you and all that. I'm going to give you everything. As we as the audience, we don't know who that is at that point. That we don't know who that man is. But on the next episode, it's revealed that that was the principal. So the context of the plot of season 1 is great actually. A principal who is a PDF file who likes jawing his learners. That's that's a great plot. And now the Oliphants 5 now are trying to what? They are trying to overtake and they're trying to overtake the principal and take him out of the school and expose him for what he is. So that's a great season. That was a great season, chat. When I first I remember, I think I was on Facebook, chat. I was just scrolling. I saw that shit. I was like, damn, I gotta watch that. That shit looks entertaining. I watched season 1. Damn, that shit was peak. Absolute cinema. Cause that plot twist, like that the principal wants his learners, and the principal made got one of his learners what preg, and that line I think was so Zindle, but Zindle didn't want everyone to know the truth. Good, damn, it's the principal who made me. Cause she was getting money, I think, and all that, but she ended up dying. I think season 1 was great. Also the relationship tensions, chat, between Okaya and Amu, the love triangle of Kaya, Amu, and Bose. Yeah, Bose and Kaya were dating. But when Amu came back, when Amu came to the school, Kaya saw a bad bitch. He was like, damn, that's a 10. I gotta get that. I gotta sign that. I gotta make her sign the contract. No. And he did that. Did he? I don't think it. Oh, I think he did on the last episode. And who? Mahlatsi also. Mahlatsi, who has Kwababa and all of that. wanted who? Mahlatsi wanted who? Both no, Mahlatsi wanted Amo. But he was scared to approach her and tell her how he feels. I don't know if they dated in season one. I don't think they did. I, I don't think they dated in season one. So that was a great like love triangle between all of them, chat. Then who? Then Dumelo was dating who? The head boy, and the head boy was what? He's also gay, but the head boy doesn't want to tell anyone that he's gay. He's keeping it a secret. And when Dumelo always oh and when Tumel is trying to approach him like in front of everyone, he just teases him. He teases him, goes highway now, gay, what. But in private, they are together because he doesn't want to be seen with the gay dude, the gay what. We can, and that's a great season though. And those you see these like I don't know these connections of these people, of the main characters is great, and the attention and all that it's great. And in the end of the season, they end up exposing this nigga. Who they end up no in the end of season one they end up exposing the principal. I forgot his name. They end up exposing him. He goes to prison. And in the last episode, also in the season, I think Kaya and Amo finally get together, or like maybe by Chonjan, I think, like sneaky links. Then yeah, I think that's how it ends, and that was a great episode, chat. I used to wait every Thursday for that shit. When I heard season two was coming out, ooh, I was excited. I was excited. Then that shit came out. Oof. Wow. Who are the directors of that shit? It's like the directors chat had only planned for one season. I think they only planned one season. But because that one season did so great, Showmax said, okay, we're gonna give you another chance to make a second season and a third season. And that's what they did. They did a second season. A second season, ooh, put that shit in the fucking trash, bitch. Put that shit in the fucking trash. Trash. Cause the first season, the second season, in the first few episodes, we meet I don't know, like a new grade 8 learner who looks up to the Oliphants 5 because they saved the school and took out the PDF file principal. And that and who? And that boy and that grade 8 learner is always with who Mahlati saying, "Oh dog, I look up to you, I look up to you." Then one day, I think is it yeah. One day, all the Oliphants Five are up in their dorms and all that. I think they're smoking some weed or I don't know what they're doing. Or my is cooking something, but he leaves the room while the stove is on, and I think who the grade 8 Lena is still sleeping. So what? The building, the dome for the boys burns down. When it burns, who the grade 8 Lena is still in that what? Still in that dome. What happens to that? No. So what happens to that Lena is they end up. Oh, the Lena ends up dying. Chat. The Lena ends up dying, and when the building was still burning, Mahlati and her arm chat in season two they are together. Amo and Mahlati are together, chat, in season two, and they were trying to fuck while it's almost burning, and that nigga died. It's crazy, but it's crazy. But they also didn't know it's okay. Yeah, it was banned. But I think then after okay, then the building burns. All the children go outside. When they go outside, they wait. Then ambulance come in. They come with the I don't know what do they call that shit, that bed. Yeah, they come with that bed. And when they come out, there's someone in a foil. When they check them, it's that grade 8 land. So what? Mahlati becomes guilty and thinks, okay, it was his fault and he's the one who actually killed the land. So season 2 actually follows that, and the has season 2 follows that the guilty, or Mahlati being guilty because he degraded Lena, and who then like who the Balisa. There's a character called Balisa. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Palisa. She was already in season one, but she was like a side character. In season two, like she jumped up the ladders, dog. It was like whole in Stranger Things. She just jumped. Brr. She da 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 da. So Palisa is a fairy tale. Palisa is a hoe, and she gives it to she sells her pigs. She sells her she sells the punani pigs. She sells her feed pigs. I don't know. She sells her pigs to make money, or so that niggas can go into her and all that, which is nasty. But that's what she does, chat. So what happens in season two? One of her customers, I think they're in the same grade. One of her customers say, "Okay, I'm gonna pay you, and you're gonna send me." And when who? And when Palisa does that, that nigga starts blackmailing her and says, "If you don't let me chow you, if you don't let me, I'm gonna tell the principal." You know. So this nigga is now forcing Palisa to what? To have to kiss him, to like it's just like to do all of that, to assault. He's basically assaulting her, chat. Saying, "Okay, I wanna fuck now. I want you to suck my dick now. I want you to do that now. I want to." That's what he's basically doing, and that's also season two. That's like the premise of season two, chat. Is it? Yeah, chat. That is the premise of season two. Cause when Amo and Kaya caught kissing, I think it's season one. Yeah, I think it's season one. So yeah, this, these are the two plots. These are the two plots of season two. Mahlatsi being guilty. No, I think, oh yeah, there's a one I also have to tell you. It's Mahlatsi being guilty, Balisa and her problems, and it's also the love triangle. The love triangle is always there. Because I don't know, it's a school group, high school. So now what's happening now is Kaya. I think Kaya is now with Amo because of what happened last season. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, Chad. I don't know, like people they change relationships like constant, Chad. Then now because Kaya is now with who? Because Kaya is now with who's this? Both no with Amo. Bullshit becomes mad and says and goes to Mahlatsi and says, "Mahlatsi, come fuck me." That is also the dead blood. That's it, Chad. I'm not even lying. Cause they always who? Bullshit takes whose virginity? Bullshit takes Mahlatsi's virginity. Yeah, that's what happens. Cause Amu doesn't have sex on this show. I don't think. Yeah, she doesn't have sex on this show. So Bullshit takes Mahlatsi's virginity because she had envy of Amu and Kaya. And those are the three plots, chat. And if I'm being honest, that shit is absolute trash. Trash. Trash, man. It just didn't live up to the hype, dog. It just didn't live up to the hype, dog. Season 2. I didn't like it, and I couldn't even finish it, dog. I finished it because I said, okay, let me just be strong, man. Let me just give it a chance. Let me just give it a chance. You never know. People, they might change it. They might change anything. So, now season 3. The directors, Chuck, have to be questioned. It's like they didn't know what they wanted to do with the show, chat. It's like they didn't know what they wanted to do with the show, if I'm being honest. Because that shit went from the most talked about show like in South Africa, if I'm not wrong, to, I don't know, maybe people still like it, but for me, maybe I'm too focused, like I'm Kata Youngins and all that, but season 3 though. Oh, how many plots are there? Dog, season 3 has so many plots, Chad. Season 3 has so many plots. Let me try and name them all. Okay, Palisa is now with Sifako, and Sifako is still with. Oh, there's now a new love triangle. It's Sifako, Tommy, it's the two gay people. Oh, and in season 2 also, Sifako tries to kill himself because what? Oh, yeah, also in season 2, Sifako tries to kill himself because Tommy went on a TikTok live and said, okay, me and Sifako, which are we? Yeah. So now it's a love triangle of Sfago, Tomi, and Palisa. Now they all want Sfago. Okay, that's the first plot. Check. That is the first plot. Then is who? Who's this? Uh oh, no. I know I might be a mess, but I'm just doing this off of my head, chat. But wait, season three is season two ends with who Mashad is saying yes, I killed the grade 8 learner. He's confessing. Oh, he ends up confessing that yeah, he murdered a child. So what happens? They go to prison, and when season 3 opens, they're still in prison. Yeah, they're still in prison. Then they go to court. Then the court says they are guilty, but I don't know. They're gonna be doing community service, and then, so now they go back to school. They go back to school. So now the murder and all that type shit is at the back of them. Say some move. And when they come to school, what Mahlati goes to the principal, and the principal says, what happened to you, Mahlati? Because Mahlati is a smart boy, he does his shit and all that. That nigga's a great actor, chat. That nigga's a great actor, chat. That is good at acting. He's like one of his top two, but not two, chat, in Youngins. In acting, just in acting. But the principal goes to, Mahlati goes to the principal. The principal says, what happened to you, dog? You were never like this. Since you were since you got along with the Olifants 5, the Abokaya Bush and all that group, you just become a mess. So what happens later that day? Mahlati gets a message from his phone. It says, "Nigga, or your bazari is terminated." Because Mahlati is not a rich boy, chat. He stays with his mother in a shack, and they don't got money. That's why he's selling weed in school. That's why he used to sell weed in school. So now he's just surviving off that bazaar again. So now now the school is planning to cancel his bazaar, and they actually do, but they say it ends in like next term. So he still has like one more time to be with the school. You get me? You get me? Yeah. Yeah, so like there are so many plots, and the other plot is Boshe meets his there's schools like they like bringing people who used to be in the school and now are successful and all that, or like maybe they have a steady income, they have a steady life. So the school brings on one of its best students from the past when Abu Boshe was still in grade 8. Think about that, they were still in grade 8, Chad, and that nigga, when that nigga comes in, he just I don't know what happened with the I don't know what happens with the girls of that school. They just go crazy for him, Jud. They just go crazy for him. When they go crazy, this nigga has eyes on one person, Bullshit, and Bullshit is the same. He's also she's also eyeing him. So what happens? Well, this nigga is way old. I don't know. Maybe he might be, I don't know, 22. He might be 22, 23, 24. He's around that age. So what happens? Bose starts dating this nigga. And this nigga is a bad influence on Bose. You get me? This nigga is a bad influence on Bose because he starts telling Bose, it's okay. If you want me, come to my house, bank school. So what Bose does, Bose bank schools, then they go to his crib, they obviously chow. Then obviously Bose they guy Bose money and all that. Now Boshe is now cocky, saying what, and now she's now disrespecting the principal, child. And like this show, season 3 is really based around the principal, child, and his what dictatorship. I wouldn't say it's dictatorship, but it's based around the principal and all of that. So now Boshe says, okay, she doesn't care and all that. So what they do, they revoke her of her head girl position. So what they give it to the new girl. The new girl is so poseleto, and she's a smart girl. She's a smart girl. That character is a good character for me, child. Okay, what happens with that? Bush now starts because of this nigga. I think it was Cabello. I think that's his name. Cabello Carabo. Yeah. Because of this nigga Cabello / Carabo, Bush is now going crazy, saying I don't care. I'm dropping out of school. What? But what she doesn't know good, when they were this nigga inside, So this nigga makes Busha pregnant, obviously by mistake. And now Busha calls this nigga and says, dog, no, come take off your child. This nigga says, nigga, nah, nigga, you wanna ruin my life. Bohle saying, nah, bro, but I love you. But what Bohle finds out in the end is this nigga already had a wife. She was the side chick. That okay, that was kind of good. I mean, I won't lie, that was kind of good. But he said, I'm just telling you all niggas the plots. Then who? Okay. Now after that, cause Mahlat's bazaar is ending. Mahlat is doing everything to make sure he gets a new bazaar. So what it does, it gets closer with the principal. When it gets closer with the principal, he does whatever the principal says. If the principal says, "Tell me what those kids are planning," tell me this, tell me that, Mahlatse does it. People might call him the puppet, but I understand him. If you don't got money and you just need to be in the school, you just want to be in the school so that you can do well for your future, it's gonna do that. So now people think, nah, dog, this nigga's controlling you, but he doesn't have a choice. Because if he fights back, because if he fights, what's gonna happen? He's gonna go home. He's gonna go home. You get me? Okay. So Mahlatse keeps on being with the principal like this. And when Mahlatse is still with the principal like this, cause Puseleto is the head girl, Mahlatse gets closer with the head girl. So you know what happens in the end. They start talking to each other, then they start dating. It's that simple. It is that simple. You know? Then who? Then there is also this nigga, this is another plot chat too. Temple. I forgot him. Yeah, Temple. Temple is one of those students who talk too much, like who do everything for attention, those students. So this nigga gets beat up by the principal. So now what these people, so what the school of Olifants, the children of the learners of Olifants fancy. So what they want to do, they want to, I think they want to make sure with the principal also goes out like the first one in the first season. That's what they want to do. So when there's a meeting, the learners just come and say, nah, when there's like a parents meeting, I think it's for grade 12s. Then they come, the children come in and goes to the parents and say, nah, this principal is abusing us and all that. Like, dog, there are so many plots. There are so many plots, dog. It's like they also didn't know what to do with Sfargo and Domi. Like they break up, they back together, they break up, they back together, they break up, they back together, they break up. Cause one of the episode, like the love triangle between Palias as fuck and all, like it was so like focused on chat. Like people, it's like there's like so much inconsistency, chat. There's just so much inconsistency, chat. That that's season 3 inconsistent. If they said explain season 3 in one word, it's inconsistent. It's cause it's like they have an idea. When they try and do that idea, they say, scratch that, let's do a new one. Let's do a new plot. And Pella, every season is like what, 40 plus episodes. That's a lot of episodes though. That's a lot of episodes. But what I have to say is, what happens in the end is, the principal doesn't want the children to have a metric dance at the grade 12s. So they don't, because of what they do in the Olifants 5 and disrespecting the principal. So the principal says, nigga, nah, y'all niggas ain't getting shit. Then what always staggers me, always like, I don't know, dog, she wants to fight for everyone, though. You are not the fighting hero, You are not. You are not even, you in grade 10. You must be in the conversation, go to why are they not having a metric dance. Like she's always fighting, dog. She's always fighting. She's always fighting for people. I don't know why, dog. Like, why you wanna fight for everyone? Why you wanna fight for everyone, dog? It's like, nah, nigga, don't give up. Since so she did that for Palisa, season 3 now she's doing that for the K-12s. So what happens is, cause the principal says, nah, dog. So the principal says, nah, dog, y'all niggas ain't getting shit. So when the principal says that, obviously the children they get mad and they go to one teacher. In the whole school they have one teacher, and that's what also triggers me, chat. You see, I was gonna understand. You see, Stranger Things, chat. It's like it's okay. There is school, but it's not focused on school. That's why there's like one teacher, Mr. Clark. I think Mr. Clark. Yeah, I think that's why. But yes, Youngins is based in a high school. It's in a boarding school. There has to be like 3 or 4 class teachers, or they just got one teacher, which is Miss Pearl. Which is Miss Pearl, though. So Miss Pearl says to the children, because they don't have an empty. Miss Pearl says, okay, since y'all niggas don't have an empty, and okay, let me think. It's a lot. I'm trying to explain it as simple as I possibly can. So because the children are not having a metric dance, the children go to Miss Pell and say, Miss Pell, may you please help us? So Miss Pell says, okay, as you guys know, the principal always goes home every Thursday. Because it's a boarding school, the principal always goes home every Thursday. So you guys are gonna have it on a Thursday. Same day. First, I don't know where they got the suits. I don't know how they finished the deco. I don't know because they had to go outside. Okay, when they do that, okay, they're having an empty. They're having an empty. The principal comes back. I thought he was supposed to be staying there at home. I don't. Maybe he forgot something. Okay, when he comes back, he catches the children having an empty. This nigga goes crazy. Fola. He just goes crazy, dog. Like he just goes crazy. I don't know what's wrong with these principals. The first principal just wanted a cupcake. He likes cupcake. He likes cupcakes. He's a PDF file. This season 2 one, yo. Oh, and what? And this nigga demoted Kaya from grade 12 to 11. That doesn't even make sense. Like, dog, there are so many plots, dog. There are just so many plots. Like, how do you demote someone from grade 12 to 11? You can't do that. You can't. But because they're saying it's what a dictatorship and just wants to control people, the children in the school, that's what it does. Because he can. So that's what it does. And during the empty, this nigga over, the children lock the door. So he calls up the security guard. The security guard is weak as fuck. So they call the police to open the door. Chat. The children just lock the door, bro. This nigga could have just kicked the door. Then he was gonna fix the lock. Okay. They called the police and the police arrived so fast. South African police arrived so fast. No, bro. That is cat, nigga. That is cat, nigga. Nigga, the police in South Africa take so much time. It's like the line. Yes, it's like the line when you want to go collect grant. The police in South Africa take so much time. It's like the line when you're going to collect grant. It's like when you're going to the mall on the 30th when people have salaries. You know you're gonna wait long in that line. You know you're gonna wait long. But in this show, the police just came like this, and it just asked an MD. Cause I know these police in South Africa, they be on crack, chat. But the police come, and what they do, they go crazy, dog. Okay, they end up opening the door. Then the principal comes in the hall and says, okay, police take them all. I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, the police in real life, nigga, they ain't even replying to that, nigga. They saying what? Okay, the children are having. Okay, they forced an empty. Okay, so what do you want me to come and do? What? Take them and do what? They are kids, dog. They just want to have fun. They're just gonna do that. Then they'll end the call. But yeah, the police just don't do that. They just go in when the principal says take the kids. They also just go and take the kids. They take the kids. The kids are fighting and all that. The police throw tear gas. They throw tear gas. These are kids, by the way. And Bush is still as a child, chat. She's still pregnant. Obviously, you might not see the full thing, but she's still pregnant because it's like maybe a few weeks, 2 weeks into it. Obviously, that's why you won't see it. But they're having now the police are fighting with the children. Tear gas are thrown. They have those shells and all that. Okay. This show is so ass at the end, man. Okay. Then when the people are fighting, Abu Kaya asking, okay, where is Boosie? And Boosie is pregnant, so they're asking, where is Boosie? When they ask him where is Boosie, they go, Kaya says stay here. Then he goes upstairs. I think he goes upstairs. Then he says, oh, Boosie, He's being held by the police. So he tries and fight. He tries and fights. What happens? Him and the policeman are now fighting for the gun. So what happens? He gets shot by mistake. And then there's a montage at the end about what he used to say and all that, and that was great. Chat. The pros of this show is the intro, dog. The intro had me feeling crazy. The intro had me feeling crazy, dog. I was like, is that? The intro is so good, chat. The intro is good. The acting, yo, oh man. Let me say the standout people. Okay, Car, yeah, okay, I'm gonna say Car stands out. Tumelo Dias, his thing well. Mashati, he's just the best actor in that show. Then is also great. I'm not saying they were bad, they were just decent. Yeah, man. Out of 10, let me rate all the seasons. Season 1 out of 10, I'm gonna call it season 1 out of 10 was good. I'm gonna say 8.5. That show was good, I won't lie. Maybe 8.9 also. I'm just being greedy. Season 2 was maybe better than season 3. Okay, let me just say that. Season 2 was like 6. 6 at best. 6 at best. Season 3, 4. Season 3 is a 4, dog. 5 at best. 4, 5 at best. And yeah, man. What a show, man. Like, I don't know what was happening, dog, in that show, but yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like the directors and the people who were writing the show, they just got lost, dog. They didn't know where the show was heading anymore. First, the principal was the villain in season 3 also again. But yeah, man, I didn't like it. I didn't like it, yeah, man. But that's all I had to say, man. See y'all niggas, bye.